Well, g'day, my name's Mike, and this is just a quick message to those kick-ass guys at Australian Direct. This is not a sponsored TV ad or anything. I'm one of those honest customers who actually paid money for their gear. But I've been subjected to lots and lots of YouTube video content telling me how bloody good this stuff is. Should be. Anyway, let's just work out, is it as good as they say? Anyway, mine was delivered in two parts over the last week or so, and I bought the second battery kit, basically with the solar panels, the DC to DC charger, the battery box, 120 amp hour, hugely bloody heavy battery, and I couldn't fit one of their fridges in our little Jeep, which I bought to do a bit of adventuring in my retirement, so we did get something called a Travel Mate, which was actually recommended by them. So yeah, just a little recap of what I discovered when I opened all this bloody cardboard and things that they sent me. Yeah, look, I have to say the stuff is genuinely good quality. One thing I enjoy about people is not selling things on price. And apart from their price list, they never mention price in their videos. But it's good value. I love people who sell value rather than the cheapest price. And they are competitive, let's make no bones about it. The other thing that they provide, which is, again, not blurting out how good they are, but they explain how to use these products, and yes, they're advocating installing them yourself if you feel that way, and I have. Putting those cables in underneath the vehicle on a Jeep is, well, it's a little bit of a challenge, finding your cables a road through the chassis, etc., and getting them through and round a few little tricky metal bits and to come out so that you can get your cable into the battery. But yeah, pretty well everything that they said worked. I would like to say a little bit about individual components. The battery, yes, that's a heavy piece of tackle. 120 amp hour battery does weigh 30 plus kilos. The battery box, pre-wired, really well done there, guys. And yeah, you just literally plug and play with that one. The DC to DC charger has got all sorts of flashing lights, and yeah, hey, look, it looks sophisticated, it isn't cheap, but it's doing a lot of complicated stuff, and I like the fact that it's getting voltage independent really of where it's coming from, whether it's solar, from the car, charging it up, or of course, you can always plug it in and charge it directly through their little charger that they provided. And that's not just a standard battery charger, that's got all sorts of, well, I'll just say more coloured lights to confuse the living daylights out of you. I'd just like also to say that the cable kits and these fancy connectors they talk about, they all work. But just one little word of caution on that. I nearly came to grief being distracted, taking the 12-volt cigarette plug off the fridge and putting one of their fancy plastic things on. I was distracted and actually got the polarity the wrong way round. Thank goodness that didn't turn out in a catastrophe by plugging it in. We saved the day. Check before you connect everything up. But apart from that little thing, all good. Anyway, as advocated in the KickAss TV, YouTube spectaculars, they do suggest having a beer. And I'm also a Keg King fan, but on this occasion, I've been testing the coldness of the fridge with Asahi. Ooh, it's not even Australian. Damn. Anyway, it's getting warm in the sun there. So thanks, guys. Just to reiterate, this is not sponsored, it's just a customer response. And if they do feel like replacing my really tatty t-shirt with a kick-ass t-shirt, that would be good. And maybe an extension lead for my solar, because I think you really do need that. And if you can improve, one tip. I thought your wiring kit was fantastic. The gauge of the wire, perfect. bloody thick actually. It's hard to get through around some of the bends, but anyway we did it. But if you were to add one more thing to your kit, that would be a little bit of armour to go around the cabling when you're getting around tricky bits and through holes and stuff like that. But apart from that, guys, great job. You've got my support. I doubt if I'll be buying another one because I'm getting a bit old. This has just got to survive me. Which will last the longest? Well, I'm not going to make that recording. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to have my beer. Well done. I'll put this up on YouTube and go for it. Go kick ass. Hey, look, all good performances, and I don't mind admitting I'm good, but yeah, I'm big-headed. I'm from England, Pommy. I would just like to say one last thing. That's all this bullshit that comes with it. See, read this. It's not written in Chinglish, it's not written in English, it's not even written in American, it's written in Aussie. So therefore, for most people, they wouldn't be able to understand it anyway, and as shown in the video, yeah, just throw it in the bin. But actually, I wouldn't throw it in the bin, because he's got a lot of good information in here, so do give it a read. He's gone to a bit of trouble, and yeah, it works. And one other little thing is the bag that the solar came in. Bloody well made. Excellent, guys. I'm off. Bye.